to Dominica, EliteRealty.com for all your inquiries and questions. Elite Realty Dominica, where exquisite living is defined by nature.
Why you riding around with that big crack in your window? You know you can get a ticket for that. Hey, you need to call Cracked Auto Glass. Certified techs servicing all your glass needs. We repair windshields, door glass, back and vent glass, regulators and motors, semi and heavy equipment glass, and we offer a lifetime guarantee. Cracked Auto Glass. Contact us at 678-720-7265. That's 678-720-7265. Cracked Auto Glass, the only glass company you need.
It's all about Caribbean International Shipping. That's right. Do you need more information on shipping your items to the U.S. Southeast region or to the Caribbean? Have you ever heard of Caribbean International Shipping? You shop, they pack, and ship. They also offer residential pickup services. Support our business, like, share, and call. For your barrel shippings, let us know. The number to call is 470-718-9675 on WhatsApp or 770-323-1111. Caribbean International Shipping, the only way to send your stuff to the islands.
Wednesday, December 31st, GC Promotions and Kevin presents the New Year's Eve Royal Ball Celebration at Tees Royal Palace, 3229 Salem Road, Covington, Georgia. Sound supplied by First Love Sounds. Music by DJ Reds, Glamour Wayne, and DJ Flex. Doors open at 10 p.m. Dinner will be served and a champagne toast at midnight. For more info, call Gregory at 404-678-9495. The Commish at 404-512-8094 and Kevin at 678-766-1474. It's GC Promotions and Kevin New Year's Eve Royal Ball Celebration, Wednesday, December the 31st. Be there.
Why you riding around with that big crack in your window? You know you can get a ticket for that. Hey, you need to call Cracked Auto Glass. Certified techs servicing all your glass needs. We repair windshields, door glass, back and vent glass, regulators and motors, semi and heavy equipment glass, and we offer a lifetime guarantee. Cracked Auto Glass. Contact us at 678-720-7265. That's 678-720-7265. Cracked Auto Glass, the only glass company you need.
Hey, log into Caribbean Life Radio, Caribbean Life TV from Monday to Friday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. with Sir DJ Charger in the mix and get your musical ear fix with a lot of info. DJ Charger is in the mix.
Sepas que tú te ves buena y no he visto ninguna mujer verse más buena que tú en mi vida entera. So quiero que cojas esto. Una libra de cadera no es cadera. 2 libras de cadera no es cadera. 3 libras de cadera no es cadera. Tú la tienes toda, por eso te ves buena. Digo corazón que tú te ves bien buena. Digo mi amor que tú te ves bien buena. Bien, bien buena, tú te ves bien buena. Bien, bien buena, tú te ves bien buena. Parece una botella de Coca-Cola. Todos los hombres su mujer golpean. Te ven en la calle y te piropean. Tú le contestas o le coqueteas. Vamos a eliminar a la más fea. Vamos a eliminar a la más fea. Alza la mano para que te vea. Date una vuelta así que te ves buena. Enseña mamacita como lo menea. Menea, 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 menea. Te ves buena. Digo corazón que tú te ves bien buena. Digo mi amor que tú te ves bien buena. Bien, bien buena, tú te ves bien buena. Bien, bien buena, tú te ves bien buena. Te pones tu tight y te ves bien buena. Pones esa mini y te ves bien buena. Vas para la playa y te ves bien buena. Con ese bikini te ves bien buena. Para hacer
me see that the girl them. What's this? What the children a body and nobody that. Uji bread a body and nobody that. Half ounce a body and nobody that. Tell your tin out and look bad and nobody that. Some gyal a holla say them put a maga like chicken back. It's a better to stay so than the wagga wagga fat. Some mankind say them put a maga like chicken back. It's a better to dance so than the wagga wagga fat. We have belly a front and belly a back. Till the world say that is anorexal fat. You just jump around if your body look good. Push up your one if your body look good. Wind up your line because your body look good. Girl you good, girl you good, girl you good, girl you good old. Uptown say the man say you good old. Downtown girl me say you look good old. In and your friends come me say you look good old. And a shut up man, who over the good old. Master get the run out of church for the good old. And a kill man who over the good old. And a get sentence who over the good old. Thing in a panty, every man want it. So long as a man not charge a man battery. If a guy try that thing when too sexy, me a wanna you no like no man when them funny. Me want every girl with that unloader. If you no have it, me say you look ready. If you tin out, girl, me say you look sexy. Uptown and downtown, me say you look good. Girl, you good, girl, you good, girl, you good. If you wash your clothes, yes, you wash that coat. If you put the food on, you cook that coat. If you clean the house, you clean that coat. If you be a style, me say no.
Brrr, this a one and name original. One and name original.
Gotta say big shout out reaching out to all the Master crew. Welcome to CLR Caribbean Life Radio, Caribbeanlifetv. This is global. Let's go.
This a one and name original.
Gotta say big up reaching out to the first lady.
This a one and name original.
Lady Denise, big up yourself.
Woman, if you love me, please let me know. But if you not love,
gotta say big up reaching out to man like DJ Chigga. Undisputed DJ heavyweight champion in the building. Man like DJ Super Red. Super DJ Red.
If you love me,
right.
No, but if you not love me, let me go now.
Gotta say welcome back, welcome back.
Please let me know.
Dr. Lawrence Prescott, your neighborhood photographer is in the building. We have an even amount of Guyanese and an even amount of Jamaicans in the building. Right?
DJ Charlie plays a big tune.
Do you remember that? Flatbush style.
No parking on a day.
What you say?
This a one and name original. Everybody come and follow me say. Jump, shout out and ball out.
So before Skilly Ben starts, say now the wrong thing I say Foundation I run things again, don't it?
Let me know, but if you don't love me, let me go now. Woman, if you love me, please let me know. But if you don't love me, let me go now.
Doesn't matter, Rosemary looks better. I'll do anything for you.
Who remember this rhythm? Americans have loved this beat.
Man, I really love you, baby.
When them a dance, them head just go up, down. Yeah.
Well, I'm not the kind of guy who can take a broken heart, so don't ever leave. And I don't want to see us part. The very thought of losing you mean when I look at you, and all my thoughts get in the way. I'll be loving you forever, just as long as you want me to be.
massive.
But what good does it bring if you love somebody? If you love somebody like I love
Yes, against the enemy and his friends. Lord of his mercy. Let me tell him say again. Lord of his mercy. Oh God. Oh, you are one people. Let me tell him say united we stand and divided we fall. For them not gonna know themselves. Till them back against the wall. United we stand and divided we fall. For them not gonna know themselves. Till them back against the wall. Me tell you no arm those. We no one that boat. Those are one that we will go. Those and we no one that boat. Those are one that we will go. But it's not right. The cable can step up in a life and anything that the end I give him a fight. But it's not right. The round that step up in a life and anything that the end I give him a fight. But it's not right. The baby when I step up in a life and anything that the end I give him a fight. But it's not right. The grinds man I step up in a life and anything that the end I give him a fight. But it's not right. The panedy must step up in a life and anything that the end I give him a fight. Me tell you no those we no want that boat. Those have one that don't really go. Come again. Those and we no want that boat. Those watch out people, watch out. Look how it nice. Tuna read a half pint, never fight. Look how it nice. Shape up Milan King Stitch, never fight. Look how it nice. Dennis Brown and Bob Marley never fight. Look how it nice. Peter Touch and Ira never fight. Look how it nice. Me chicken and Smiling never fight. Me tell you those we no want that boat.
Man say I'm so similar one that boat.
United we stand and
What's the coast you want keep it on? Take all the arms out, people. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a show today. Gotta say inside the building we have the one and only DJ Carlton, international world touring selector. Wagwan brother.
We no want that boat. Those have fun that are willing to go. Those and we no want that boat. You are one good people. Get mad. Shut. Lord, we can't take it no more.
Yeah.
Give me money, woman, you give me before. Lord, can't take it no more. Give me money, woman.
Do you remember Papa San?
After half fight, take everything, son. Lord, Papa, me, you take it to fun. Then we go back and we go talk to Bless her, and she can't left me, turn on money now run.
Hey.
Searching for a girl and we couldn't get none.
Hey.
When we find one, she said we have it done. No, because you know we can't, and I swear you kick start. Lord, you can't take it no more.
What you mean?
Lord, you can't take it no more. I was trying to be the the first girl gone and them say I feel me fast.
Yeah.
And the rest of them wanna do it to us all. If we just go
Caribbean Life Radio, people. Call your friend, tell a friend to log on. We're live.
I wish I could have turned down the hand.
Like and share.
Only that alone could have made me.
YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Broke your back.
Man, just cool and just leave me alone and come out of the yard and the whole and go home. Lord, you can't take it. Lord, you can't take it.
Hold on there.
I coulda who said Granny no miserable. If you live with your granny, you will turn granny too. And who said Granny no love the cousin? Fit me granny, she cost me everything. Granny, stop hollering out my name. Granny, you calling me name in vain. Granny, where you are call me for? Me Me soon left for you and go live with mama. Imagine, I can't take this country what we live in. Look how much money we have pay for chicken. Rice and flour and canned meal is a sin. Want buy a milk and me can't buy the tin. Can't even get sugar now to do some sweetening. And soon run to Jamaica and go live in a parade. Oh Lord of mercy, I have to sing. Oh no, help me now. I used to turn canned meal and give me that. But that was I can't turn canned meal no more on me yard. Cause things get hard, oh Lord. Me say nowadays, rice gone up, oh Lord. Chicken gone up, ooh, flour, it gone out of space. Wheel up a rhythm there, I can't catch the note here. Come again one more time there for me. Oh, hear me now. Granny, stop hollering out me name. Granny, oh you calling me name in vain. Granny, oh you call me name for. Me so left you, I go live with mama. And who said granny no miserable? If you grow with your granny, you will turn granny too. And who said granny don't love the cussing? For me granny man, she cost me everything. Son, I always tell you, you have to look before you leave. You can't plant corn and a piece you want reap. You don't start the journey, then how you feel reach? Take up the broom, cause the yard was sweep. Look on your bed, you don't spread it up with the street. Me tell you to do something and I'll know you don't do it. Turn some canned meal, let me get it to eat. I so go me have cause me laugh me can't sleep. Stop hollering out me name.
Voice of courtesy General Degree, tell about Granny.
Granny, why you want to call me for? Me so left you, I go live with mama.
Big up to each and every one that know the music here, don't know. Man like Yonder. Big up yourself every time you don't know. DJ Charges in the building. Later on, be greater on. I got DJ Carlton inside the building. In the meantime, how we do it?
I'm on the lower side of blue, right next to the Lonely Man Hotel. So mama tell me, papa tell me what I'm to do. Yes, I said what I'm to do. On the lonesome side of blue, right next to the Lonely Man Hotel. So mama tell me, papa tell me too, what I'm to do. I said what I'm to do. Enough of fat them a pass through. Enough sweet them a pass through. Still I'm not happy, still feeling blue. I don't want no one but you. On the lower lonesome side of blue.
Now when me was on the ball,
So mama tell me,
my favorite
papa
game
tell
was
me
Mix.
too, what I'm
Now all old people come back to the you know this song.
Whiny, 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 whiny. Too much. You know the song. In Jamaica there's a party. Billy, Billy, boy, you come down and get a low and you whiny. Whiny, whiny, boy, you. In Jamaica there's a party. Billy, Billy, boy, you come down and get a low and you whiny. Whiny, whiny, boy, you. Woman a soca, woman a rumba, woman a cha-cha-cha. Come now, it's
One from the country, one from Kingston.
no Jamaican girl.
Let's see if I find somebody from New York City on this rhythm.
Them wanna set them soul on fire. Cause in Jamaica there's a party. Billy, Billy, boy, you come down and get a low and you whiny. Whiny, whiny, boy, you. In Jamaica there's a party. Billy, Billy, boy, you come down and get a low and you whiny. Whiny, whiny, boy, you. Cause Canadian girls them love the peeny peeny. Come to the London girls them love the peeny peeny. And all American girls them love the peeny peeny. Them have the dance peeny peeny from Admiral Bailey. Have the whiny whiny when they hear Colonel Josie. With a physical mind, soul and body. Cause in Jamaica there's a party. Billy, Billy, boy, you come down and get a low and them whining. Whiny, whiny, boy, you. In Jamaica there's a party. Billy, Billy, boy, you. And all over them have the party.
So y'all think I couldn't find nobody from New York City on this rhythm? But I make a sad mistake. If you from Brooklyn, New York, and you remember back in the 90s, the artism that used to run Flatbush is not only Red Fox and Naturally, it's not only Bobo General, Major One, Django Chiller, there was also this artist.
No one put wine on.
This was like this thing.
Wine. Another wine on.
Get used to the name.
Space because when my
From a beat about 10 pieces I like this stuff around here.
Because when my wine on the boat, see? I'm just loosen up my waist. Come catch it. Rough wine. Rough wine. Come catch it. Rough wine. Rough wine. If you bring your girl, come make it your front pan fire. If you bring your sister, come make it your front pan fire. You coulda bring Patsy, come make it your front pan fire. And a little sister, make it your front pan fire. Come here. Rough wine. Rough wine. Rough wine. Rough wine. Let me hear from my gal. She named Sandra. Which part she come from in Hanover? She a send a challenge. Come fit to say rough wine. Let me hear from Gloria. Way from Edgewater. I tell she a big and bubble in the area. She never yet lose a contest from she enter. I send no part challenge with the rough wine. Let me hear from Tessa, from St. Lucia. Me hear from Karen, from down a Florida. And me hear from Bentley, from down a Guyana. She send her challenge to the rough wine. Because look how me mark.
I'm telling you, this is like the state one called a rough wine for the girls them.
Come here, rough wine.
Back in the days in Brooklyn, you know,
Rough wine.
when you dance with a Yankee,
Rough wine.
or when you dance with one of them American, we call them.
Sandra, a big old artist like
Them used to dance with them two, need them together.
wine like the
And when you try white pan them, it just a knock you up on your bone, them boom bang, boom bang. We call it rough wine. In Jamaica, we had a different name for them in Jamaica.
This is the song which got in the champion bubble from me ear.
Tell us about Jamaica. Jamaica, we give a name in a minute. You know. Don't ramp with them now.
Champion bubble from the ear.
Remember me tell you now.
Never lose a contest from JN. Cause stop the night, come your daughter. Feel me little time for rub your caca corner. When me hold that the girl and rubber good and proper. She couldn't take the heat, she couldn't take the pressure. She run left the air, I run for water. And this is the song which she start to out and she ball fire, fire. In a me guava area. Burn a man one, burn a man two, burn a me. Come get you. Rough wine.
Like the stiff.
Rough wine.
Back in the days, about one of the artists, them. You hear the part there? Where him say permanent. Why man, I tell you, back in the days when him and Papa Sad and some other artists catch that words, them used to tear it up like when you tear up napkin or newspaper, or you know, want the newspaper. Then permanent, rip up every part of the words there. Big up reaching out to them artists from back in the days. Because nowadays artists need to know say all of what them do has been done before, alright? Just that we not sing with two teeth them together, with top teeth and bottom teeth together.
Now this one I call.
That's it. But this is Red Dragon.
I don't mean to I mean, no. All who never learn to dance. Come ground up people.
One of the richest men in Jamaica is on this rhythm. I wonder if anybody know who that is.
Head out and shake your body, chum. Head out and shake your body, no. Every pass you feel wine and go down, no. Every pass you feel wine and come up, no. Every pass you feel wine and go down, no. Every pass you feel wine and come up. Line up. Every pass line up. Every pass line up.
Anybody could tell me one of the richest artists in Jamaica right now that's on this rhythm. I buy them a car, I buy a Maserati, I buy a Benz, I buy a Jaguar, I buy a BMW. Tell me, this rhythm is called the Duck Rhythm. Who is one of the richest Jamaican artists on this rhythm right now?
Mash it up. Everybody mash it up.
Yeah, man, you can take a guess.
Every pussy you feel wine and come up. Every pussy wine and go down. Every pussy you feel wine and come up. So all who never learn to dance.
Right.
Come round the people catching new brand dance.
Somebody just said Vibes Cartel. I don't think Vibes Cartel is on this rhythm. I don't think so. Try again.
You know the get stuck business. Move up your chest and your back and your hip and fling out your foot like a.
Somebody say Beanie Man. I don't think Beanie Man is on this rhythm. I don't think Beanie Man. I don't have a Beanie Man on this rhythm. I have Papa San on this rhythm. I Will Survive. Remember that? A little slightly different. But the artist I'm talking about is Flower Gun.
Oh, hear this one. This one I'm submitting.
Did you know Flower Gun Sue?
No, some Flower Gun, no.
Sue. Miley Cyrus, I'll get rich in the business. Can't book him for sure again.
Say Flower Gun, you're going mash it up again.
Notice you hear nothing more Flower Gun. Rich. Rich. I'm telling you. I think he do the plate for charity now. Gotta say big shout out to each and everyone. Got a lock right here.
Say Flower Gun, you go sit down steady. Bouncy, bouncy, bounce, and them bounce, and them bounce, them up.
Yes.
Oh, hear this one.
DJ Charles.
This one I'm submitting. You bounce dance. Hey, no, some Flower Gun don't play with it. All must rough it already. Pop. Nah, but I'm old time dancing. Come back again. Say Flower Gun, you're going mash it up again. Come on. Old time dancing. Come back again. Say Flower Gun, you're going ribbit it again. Kiss it down. Shock out and bump somebody. Janetta bounce pan the one RJ.
I don't think they play this rhythm in the dance hall anymore. I haven't heard this in over 2 years now.
Bounce a girl 'cause she no fit like a way.
I know them remix fresh all the time.
Bounce steady. Bouncy bounce.
Every year you get a new song on the fresh rhythm.
Bounce them.
But somebody hide the duck. Hide in the duck.
Come on. Old time dancing. Come back again.
A little birdie just told me that the Bob Marley rhythms are up for grabs. So anybody want to do a remix with a Bob Marley tune right now? Them say Bob Marley rhythm, them up for grabs, you know. Who remember this guy?
I hear this. How nice I want you to come jump and shock out and spread out. Can you try to come out a pair of things? Massive must jump around. Massive you must all spread out.
Hey.
Jump up, pass it, dance and shake and fling your body all out. If a man stand up like him dead, just take your body, bounce him out. Make him know this at the new time. So come party, yo, jump and spread out, jump and spread out. All of them must have you must jump and spread out, jump and spread out, jump and spread out. All of them must have you must jump and spread out. Jump to the east, press north and the south.
Yes.
Move your body and move all about.
Yes.
Oh, you a soldier, yes.
Back in the days.
I'm on a post, take your body bouncing out, girl.
Let me tell you something. Johnny P name stand out back in the days. Because back in the days, they were fighting over who is a ranks, who is a Bantan, who is a Irie. Back in the days, them name they had the problem. And who is a man like Ninja Man, Dirts Man. Yes. They used to fight over certain last name. You understand what I say? Because once you have a certain name, yeah, you have a certain power. So you see when they say your name Bujo Bantan, they name Boro Bantan, your voice have to strong. So you see when you hear about Mega Bantan, your voice have to heavy. Yeah man, you have to have the Bantan voice for name Bantan. Hey, so Johnny P did have a different name. His name was Johnny P. There's no artist with P after. Johnny P take all of the P and put period, foot stop, point blank, stop, done. Johnny P, end of that. So, one of the artists that we represent for the word man was Ninja Man, so.
And all who understand themselves, and know see all the slackness is foolishness. Come good.
History lesson around us, so here.
to make some money. They make some money. They make some money. So entertainer only join with us to make some money. From them talk is nothing about reality.
Reality.
Me born more reality. More reality. Everybody asking for some more reality. More reality. More reality. More reality. Now for the get up picking now. Reggae music coming like a factory.
What you say?
We are gonna build it like a industry.
What?
Come to Packet and come Hurley B. Come down Josie Wade, come down Lieutenant Stitchy. Come down the big belly man Bailey. And I Ninja man we at the top celebrity. You want little picture want me sparring P. Now Chisha Barrankin and big like and me want more reality. More reality. More reality. Now for the get up pick. More reality. More reality.
Let me bring y'all up to speed. Hold on.
Me now some DJ.
Hey yo, you know, motherfucking niggas speak to the flicks up, but we got but what you think when them gun your squeeze? What better watch on the street? Sound boy, you're dead with this. You know we like a breeze in a while like this. Them just wanna seize when they get me grief. Me gun pop out, them and pop a freeze. Them get on them knees and them a beg me please. Little bossy Steve, smoke him a belly. When believe, now come your boss a jungle in farmer's tumble.
Whoa, so this no got no limit. Mr. Babylon never diminish. Follow me, I'm on it, can't finish. Mr. This no got no limit. Yo, how will I never want to hear them? This is what you do. But them can't come no further than I never wanna. Yo, again, well, I never wanna hear them. This will to murder them. Babylon, well, them can't come no further than I never wanna hear them. Never wanna hear them. Give me the good news again. Just hear the music, turn it up louder. Link up Kalonji, make them burn out the crowd. People them a come all in a pretty clouds. Not take no heroin, them not take no coke. Swing the kids, the lassie, I name them a shout. Still above the police, still above the sound.
I want them to follow the arrow, but me I'm making the ear the difference with the music. You know wait for Vibes Cartel. Listen what I want.
Roto. Darky no.
Let's see what this got.
Darky no.
This is the voice of the one craft.
Darky no.
Dark up in place, brand new.
This is okay, stuck in the Nero. It keep funny like Richard and Pharaoh. What is up? Psycho bunny and a Air Force them gal. I send me pressure that make us. All of me dog them a crook. If you want learn, take a page out of the book. Jump on the line and me buck a whole foot. Can't she hear the bang a tune and know say she get hooked. Not too sure about ever, but me know about tell. I feel all your one when it's squaddy like it's hell. Touch back a road.
Gotta say big up Cat in the building. Wagwan.
Let me hear in a bed. Money can't hold a cam, so me use bell. All those scratch and feel them get well. You're not gonna know a life night till me sing another.
Let the pilot big up yourself.
Gun there, pull up on a Sunday. Me no business food in the dark from them. Never know me have him at the show me talking need. Yeah, food.
This is Craft, one of the new millennials right now.
If them scratch, then people are gonna bleed. Them I get the full flame, dog, and I just eat. Me no friend killer, but me don't kill anything. And I can't but the gun full of heavy weaponry. Yeah, me have a remedy.
Miss Pat B, Wagwan.
Big deep, funny line, richer than Pharaoh.
Lady Denise.
Psycho money, and I hear
Wagwan.
I send me pressure than Mentos. All of me that them a crook. If you want learn, take a page out of the book. Jump on the line, and me buck a whole foot. Can she hear the bang a tune, you know, say she get hooked.
Darky, you know. You think a joke's up around here, so. Right now, the war start off with Tammy Lee, and it start off with the one massacre. Dark on a dark.
What you did?
Still no Vibes Cartel, though.
Big la, live la, we trafficking, back it in. To the top of the top it in, what you did? Hack it. From me a juvenile at the money I call me, call my daughter pick up pens and my son in hard. What you did?
This is Massacre. Wagwan, brother.
Live la, we trafficking, back it in. To
it up, thing, what he did.
Yes, massive of the fruit, we're gonna talk to the one and only DJ Carlton. Right here, Caribbean Life Radio. Keep it locked, people. Call a friend, tell a friend. Share the like, share the video, share the feed. You don't know how to do it, right? We have some more special guests in the house, massive. Hold on, man. Hold on, woman, hold on, by your man now.
Nobody no know come in a start that. A while, on my dark assassin, I can find the kind. Me send no boy and a flashy with the piece for shafty. Pull up and park it, turn off the light down, she walk that sharply. Love of my life, you all the money me want, see your poverty me can't see all them life. Glad them money like a merchant. Check my bird paper, me come from dirt farm. Guns on the yard in the German. The bourbon has the slow me and the surgeon. The servant what we to prove the world right. A girl from her knees up on the back right. A last night and the fuck on the third one. Love to me, that's something make the first one.
Yes, massive, you don't know the thing off. You got it locked to Caribbean Life TV, Caribbean Life Radio. It's your truly DJ Charger. Thing called In The Mix. You don't know nice is guaranteed, right?
Hey, log into Caribbean Life Radio, Caribbean Life TV from Monday to Friday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. with Sir DJ Charger in the mix and get your musical ear fix with a lot of info. DJ Charger is in the mix.
Wednesday, December 31st, GC Promotions and Kevin presents the New Year's Eve Royal Ball Celebration at Tees Royal Palace, 3229 Salem Road, Covington, Georgia. Sound supplied by First Love Sounds. Music by DJ Reds, Glamour Wayne, and DJ Flex. Doors open at 10 p.m. Dinner will be served and a champagne toast at midnight. For more info, call Gregory at 404-678-9495. The Commish at 404-512-8094 and Kevin at 678-766-1474. It's GC Promotions and Kevin New Year's Eve Royal Ball Celebration, Wednesday, December the 31st. Be there.
Yes, massive crew. You don't know who is in the building. Yours truly, Sir DJ Charger, and this is In The Mix. Right about now, gotta say big up to everybody that logged on, everybody that's watching the link, watching the live, everybody that's watching what's going on right now. You know, we do it, we go after 5, and we just go on. Cause we live. You know the thing, all right? Yeah, man, big up to each and every one that's got it locked right here to Caribbean Life Radio, Caribbean Life TV. Global! Yes, because we are on your YouTube, so make sure you check us out. Make sure you like and share. Make sure you subscribe, because when you subscribe, guess what? When you subscribe, you know what I mean? Everything is nice. So we got to say big up to everybody that subscribe and everybody that make sure say them forward so them can share it with them friends, them family. And big up what go on, because you don't know the thing go. Yeah, man. Right about now, inside the studios of Caribbean Life Radio, we have one of the most prolific DJs in the business that travel all over the world, spreading music, you know what I mean, vibing up the place, vibing up the crowd, you know what I'm saying, keeping it authentic, never been duplicated, I must say, because this man right here, every time you hear his name, you know the vibing of the party gonna be a big people thing, nice is guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? No profanity, no gunshot. You don't have to duck. You don't have to run on the Mikey Sparker table. You're all right in a Georgia right now. So I got to say welcome to the studios of Caribbean Life Radio to the one and only DJ Carlton. Welcome to the show, my brother.
But I forgot to use you now. I love that intro. I love that intro. Thank you so much. Greetings. I said, Charger.
Well, my dear man, welcome. Now, finally, I have you in the studios, which is really great because, you know what I mean, you're a man of many talents. You wear many hats. I was going to say he's a man that wear many wigs, but I forget you don't have any hair. So I'm going to keep the hair argument to myself. All right? Big up yourself, DJ Carlton. I know a long time you've been in the business. So tell us how you started out in the business and how you get the name DJ Carlton.
Oh, my God. We're going way back then. Way back, New York City, Brooklyn. I got a chance to, like an audition, actually, in Brooklyn at a club called Club ZX. At the time, Frano used to play at ZX, and then he opened up Love People. So there was a vacant spot at ZX. Nobody was there, and that's how I got a chance to go in there. And Winston Brown, I will forever always thank Winston Brown, give me a chance to get in there and do what I did. And I started playing at ZX. But he had also told me that you can play and you can mix, but you have a lot where to go. They told me I have to listen to other DJs out there, and that's what I did. I listened from DJ Mike, was one of my best teachers out there. Chappie Stateside, Natural High Experience, even Meritone Winston Blake. All these guys was out there, Fernando, all these guys are playing. So I went to every club, every party they was at, and it was like I was going to school. And I put whatever they were doing, however they were playing, I watched the crowd's reaction to every song they played. Every song they played, I watched the crowd's reaction. And all I did was I put what they were doing and how they were doing to what I was doing and how I was doing. And Charger, I'm telling you, I was on the turntable them time there. Okay, techniques them time there.
Turntable.
Right.
Records. Needle. And a buckle of water.
And a buckle of water, because you don't want to drink. So a buckle of water.
All right.
Sometimes I might take up a notch and drink a glass of orange juice. So, but I would practice every single day, 7 days a week. And when I got a chance to play at Love People, I played it one night for Frano's birthday party. Nobody knew who I was. I was just a young DJ. Colin from The Force brought me over there, and I was with some of the big boys, and nobody knew who I was. And then I got a chance to play, and when I was done that night, Frano came to me and said, "Young man, we like how you play, you know. You want to come play here next week Friday?" And I swear to God, I don't know if I said yes. I don't know if I said no. I don't know if I said the sky was blue or green.
Yeah.
But, and then after I said, yeah, sure. And that was the Sunday. I practiced Monday morning until Thursday night, every single day, something like 6 hours a day, 7 hours a day, just to do that one night in Love People.
One night. So you rehearse for a whole week?
A whole week.
Wow.
When I say rehearsal, I probably lost about 6-7 pounds because I didn't eat. I was just playing music. And then I had to play reggae, soca, disco, studio one, soul music. So I had to get everything and put it together. And I went back there the Friday, I played the Friday night, and they offered me a job. And it wasn't just me. I have so many people to thank over the years of me playing music. The people in Love People, you come and Love People and play. If you don't come with that ear game, you know that already. Right. Excitement, they put you out. You're done.
Yeah, you're done.
So you had to come up there good, and I was working with some great people. Winston Frana gave me the key to the club.
What?
And
you get the key to the city?
Yeah, man.
And I Love People is a big staple.
I went from Whitty's record shop to Superpower record shop.
Yeah.
I went to VP. I went to Moody's. Buying records, Vinyl Mania in the village, buying records. And I would go into Love People in the evening time from about maybe 6 o'clock. And I was there till sometime 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, just to play music. So when you had going there, you had to be, like I say, you have to have your ear game. And I played alongside one of the greatest DJs in New York was DJ Paul. May he rest in peace. And between me and Paul, I was a night and Paul was the day. You know what I mean? I would play music every single day. We passed music every single day, and that's all I did. And I practiced every single day, 7 days a week. And people was there. Reds was there. You know what I mean? I can call a lot of people, everybody was there, and you know, we all did. It was all about the music and the fun and the excitement, and that's what I did, Charger, every single day. I want to be better and better and better. So, you know, people will say, why Carlton, you're the best, you're the best. No, I do something that I love. I do something that I think this is what God gave me a gift and said, listen, you're not going to be a rocket scientist. You're not going to cure cancer, but I'm going to give you a gift to play music so people enjoy themselves, have fun, and that's what I did. So that's a thing I have to give God the thanks for that.
Yes, yes. So what age were you at that time? I know you were 10 years old. So
no, you know what? I had to say I was in my 20s because I just came out the military.
Okay.
I was in the military.
Oh, you was in the military?
I was in the military.
Thank you for your service, my brother.
Thank you. I was in the station in Augusta, Georgia.
Okay.
And that was from like 1976 to about 1981. So I came in the military when I was about 18. So I guess when I was at Love People, I was probably about, 24, something like that. So I've been doing it since then, since 1982 until now. And it's been a journey. It has been excitement, there's been sadness, there's been ups and been downs, but I don't regret one day of it because it has been, like I said, a musical journey, and I've met some of the greatest people in this business. I've worked with some of the greatest people in this business. I've worked with artists, entertainers, other DJs, and I learn from every DJ that I play with. Even if I'm listening to here right now, and I'm saying, why George, I'll go on out here now. I mean, so I've learned.
Yes,
I've learned from every DJ because I think that's what DJ should do. You're never gonna be the best, but you learn from one another, and you put with what they do to what you do, and you make it work.
Okay.
So, you know, it's been fun.
So my next question to you now is a question that I don't hear anybody ask a DJ, but them always guess. So how do you, as a DJ, read a crowd? You walk into a room, you don't know nobody in a state you never been before, and they call up, live on stage right about now, DJ Carlton, and you're going on set with butterflies. Now, how you read that crowd and how you engage that crowd?
Well, it all depends on the audience that you're playing for. All right? To me, you know, over the years, I've played for mostly, I'm not going to say big people because we were young back in the days, right, and we've grown up. So I would never put myself in a situation where I know I'm not going to fit. It's like, okay, you remember, like, you know, you got Jamaica, them have stinging and place, and you have dancehall night, you have oldies night, and you have singers night. If you put a singers night in a dancehall night, it's not going to work. Okay? So what I do is that I love to read the crowd, see what kind of people is coming in, what, you know, how they move to certain music, what they're doing. And then you have to pick a song that your intro where the people would, even if you get one person come on the floor and dance, you can't say to yourself, okay, this is the kind of crowd I have. But if you start off with a soul music and you see people come and dance, or a reggae music and people come and dance, you have to be real quickly too. So when you play that first song and you get two people dancing, your next song must be a song that you're going to get another 6, 7 people on the dance floor. And then you can say to yourself, this is the type of crowd I have. This is what's going to happen. And then you work with that. And then you have to build a crowd. And if you do it properly, you know, with me now, I love to, we mix music. You know what I mean? I tell you, you have mixers, who's a DJ's mixer, and then you have selectors. So me now, I've been a DJ from day one. So you have to play music that you get the first couple, the second couple, and the third couple, and you work with that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and even Reds, everybody know that anytime I play music, like you said before, the slackness business, the gunshot business, you know, and the profanity, I don't do that because I'm not impressed. That does not impress me, okay? Because I can't cuss a bad word. And we can't fire a gun, and we can't do profanity. That means I can go in a studio for 3 minutes, go up on a song and do that. No, I'm not impressed. I want to play music where people can enjoy themselves, and you can say, okay, a walkout and a party was good, can play good music. There was no profanity. Because I tell man, so when gunshot lick, the biggest artists, even Superman I got duck. Everybody go from gunshot. You can't do slackness because we love woman. So you can't play a music and you cuss woman, cock up this and that. No, after a while it get boring. You know what I mean? Because she'll get tired of cock up her foot somewhere. It's going to get boring. So do something. And the profanity, everybody can do that. You know what I mean? That's a part of outside the club party scene. So I'm not impressed with that. But I do like to play music where people can come and people can sing along. You know, everybody sing along and of course bad for 3-4 minutes. You want people come and sing along and nice tune and love. So and that's what I try to do.
DJ Carlton. That's all I got to say when I'm listening to you talk, and it's just marveling, you know, because DJ Carlton is a stellar DJ from New York City that, you know what I mean, your name resonate with New York City a lot. And, you know what I mean, I'm from the Q Club era.
Yeah.
I know about the Love People and the Latin Quarters and Village Hut and the Underground. I know about all of them, but I was never that guy back then. Back then, I was on the streets of Brooklyn.
Right.
So I was more the street, the hooky party, the basement party, the backyard block. Right, that was my time, you know what I mean? So you guys were always on the big flyers, the pretty flyers. We were on the black and white flyers that we drew with the Sharpie and all of that.
Man. I remember.
So, you know what I mean? Back in the days, growing, and you said, boy, DJ Carlton, DJ Paul. You know what I mean? I said, and you know what I mean? I remember when they say Franny used to DJ, then Franny was a dancer, then Franny turned club owner, then Franny just become one of the big boys.
Yeah.
And same as DJ Roy.
Yeah.
Dancer, DJ, one of the big boys.
And
so,
the thing is that I started to play after Road International.
Okay.
And I admire Road International because whenever they do a party, they bring an energy. And they had a good crowd following them, and they brought the energy to the party. And it was good. And, you know, I mean, the only thing that now is that, you know, with me now, it was just DJ Carlton.
Right.
Road International had Desi, Roy, Claude, TC, Eon, Yoni. You know what I mean? So there was a whole, just like this and that. So, you know, to me, that was like too many DJs to play at one party at one time. With me now, I'm by myself. And I know what I'm going to do next and how I'm going to play. So that's what I did. But Road International to me was one of my big influence really, you know, because like I said, he brought the energy, and I learned from them. Like I said, I learned from Chapel State side. I learned from Frano, Fernando, DJ Mike, DJ Tom, you know what I mean, all them guys like that, you know, Meritone, you know, Natural Experience. We were in that's the school I initially came from, and I learned from all them guys, and I love all them guys because they set a standard. So when we had to do a party, it was like, you know, even like I said before, you talk about, you know, Red Fox and In Shaggy, Trevor Sparks, Burro Band. I was there when them guys were coming up with music, and so we did all the part with them guys. And, you know, in Brooklyn, if you do a DJ and come to Brooklyn and you play anywhere, you have to come strong, because that's where the party was. You know what I mean? You have to come good in the Bronx. Then you have to go to between Brooklyn and the Bronx, that was it. So when we branched out into Manhattan and we did Latin Quarter, that was a whole new different generation and segment coming in. So between Latin Quarter, the Underground, the Red Parrot, Bentleys, we put it there, level 10. We did all that, and we brought the music again to a different era. So back then, you didn't have to promote on the radio. You know what I mean? You could just have flyers. Everybody had to put out flyers. And people look at the flyers and see who's playing and where it is, and that's where the crowd would come. And we just did it and just did what we had to do, and that was it. So it was good. You know what I mean? 100%.
Yes. Back in them days was really the good days, the awesome days.
Yeah, man.
So were there any artists that you rather work with now than, you know what I mean, these new artists? Because I know back then we had some artists that, you know what I mean, can still stand the test of time now, because their music is still popping right now. So which artist you'd have said their music is still the music that you'd have as a go-to?
There's a lot to know. I think I have to put on top of that list would probably be Barry Salmon.
Barry Salmon.
Ninja Man.
Ninja Man,
you know what I mean? Beanie Man. Admiral Bailey. You know what I mean? But when I say like Beanie Man and I say like Barry Salmon, I would say like Admiral Bailey and Ninja Man. Again, also these are DJs and artists from the 80s and the 90s. But their music back then, like you were playing before, the music back then was music. You have to love it, because anytime, even nowadays, if you have a party nowadays, you have a dance nowadays, I don't care how much a dance go, you end up going back and playing the 80s music and the 90s music.
Right,
Why?
right.
Because that's where the music was really, really, really on top of its game. Nowadays music, a DJ will come out and do a music and it's good, but how long does it last? Dennis Brown do a tune, Here I Come, in the 70s, and you can play it to this very day, any party, anywhere in the world, and everybody can sing it note for note, word for word, and they love it. You have artists nowadays, good, because it's a younger crowd, and it's good, but it doesn't really last that long. You know, you might get 2 months, 3 months out of it, and then you go back to Dennis Brown, go back to, Sugar Minott, Gregory Isaac, Bob Marley. You go back to the artist. Why? Because this is just my opinion, so I don't want nobody to get upset and say I'm wrong, but this is just my opinion. The quality of the music back then compared to the quality of music now, there's no comparison. You have a party, you do dance nowadays. In every dance I've been to, every party I've been to, no matter how the party nice, no matter how the party sweet, no matter how the dance are going, no matter how the DJ play music, they end up going back and playing music from the 80s and from the 90s. And that's when the party really got, as we say, it get turned up. Why? Because people know back then that's where it was. Right. You know what I mean? So.
Right. So back in the days when DJ Carlton was playing music, DJ Carlton was more of like a mixer, juggler, selector.
Yeah.
Right. Were you talking on the microphone back then?
No. That's a
because we never heard DJ Carlton voice. We never hear DJ. A lot of people don't know that about DJ Carlton. And DJ Paul.
Right. Back then it wasn't
a talking time.
No, it was about the music.
Right.
And I can say that the only person that really used to talk on the mic really was Road International.
Yeah, and Rory.
Road International.
Still love them.
Yeah.
Right.
But other than that, every other DJ back then, it was about the music.
Yeah, but I'm gonna interject right there. That's where I learned to stop talking,
Yeah.
From Road International.
Yeah.
Before I got to Road, I was from the street where I was a MC.
Right.
That's how I got onto Road to be a MC, a mic chanter for Road. And when I got onto Road now, and they brought me down to the Pulse nightclub, then plug out the mic.
Yeah.
So me no have no work. I have no work. So DJ Dale can play, Kitchen Man can play.
Yeah.
All of them can play.
Yeah.
And me stand up because my job was the microphone.
Right.
So I had to learn how to play it.
Yeah.
But I could select.
Yeah.
I never know how to mix.
Right.
So I never know how to count 4 bar or 8 bar or 16. And I have no counting on me.
I remember back then it was vinyl.
And back then was vinyl.
So
you have something with spin, so we do a rubber band around it. But more time the rubber band wear out, bus, or the needle dirty and want water or alcohol. Yeah. I didn't know about them things.
Right.
Because I was into the sound system where the speakers is on the block and it's loud.
Yeah.
And if the needle diamond gone, we more turn it up louder than try clean it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So moving forward, a lot of people don't know nothing about that era.
Right. A lot of people
don't know how to cure a record. So if they see a man with a record at 45 right now, they don't know what that man has to do to keep it till now. Because, you know what I mean? It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Even though you're not playing it, but you still have to keep it good.
Because back then we used to play Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Right.
So you're playing the records Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you have to keep it clean Monday to Monday because they're gonna use it. You know, there's no telling where you're gonna, but you know you're gonna play it somewhere. And we had in a record sleeve in the case, but we will always go out there and buy just the record sleeve to put it in so it wouldn't get scratched up. So it was a lot. You know what I mean? And like you said, a lot of people back then used to play music. There wasn't a whole lot of talking. As we used to say, we used to let the music do the talking for us. Right. But you have DJs nowadays who select. And I think to me personally, I think one of the best out there right now in between, I think is my good friend Glamour Wayne. And not because I call him my father and him buying me things all the time, but I think Glamour Wayne.
Christmas just passing us.
Right. Yeah.
You have to be real enough.
Daddy, if you're listening, Daddy, if you're listening, Daddy. But I think Glamour Wayne, he's very good. Right. He can select and he can on the mic, and I think he's excellent. You know, what I mean, he can put you into a good vibes and thing. But then you have other DJs, selectors who just like to make a lot of noise on the mic. Because I find it kind of funny where you just a set up. The party will start 9 o'clock. And you know Jamaica will come out till 11, 12. There's nobody in the place at 9 o'clock and you talk on the mic and there's absolutely nobody in there. And I'm saying to myself, so who are you talking to? Who are you entertaining now? Nobody.
Himself.
Entertaining himself. But then again now, like I said, you have someone there, you have Jaga B. And I think Jaga B was, when they come with African sounds, when they came to New York, they was just absolutely fantastic. They just brought it, I think they brought out the dancehall thing more in New York. It was African sound station. They was wicked. And then when Glamour Wayne came now, he just make it, you know, put the icing on the cake. So you have DJs out there and have selectors out there, and I praise them. I think they're very good. And they could put could put a part into a very good groove. Yeah. But like I said, on the other side of that now, you have DJs who just let the music do the talking for them. Because it's kind of bad where you play a music and you start it, and before the music even get into the thing, no DJ start talk on the mic and talk on the mic. Some people just want to hear the music. But if the music start at, you know, at 0 and 0.1, the DJ selectors are talk over the music right away, and then cut it off and play something else, you're like, hold on there. Here I come and here I go, just like that.
Here I come and here I go. One time.
You know, I mean, that's it. You know, you don't get a good bar of a thing. So it's a mixture of what is between DJs and selectors, and I praise them both. I think we both need both of them sometimes. It's just that I just feel that when you overkill it by talking on the mic to the whole song, our regular music's like 3 minutes or 4 minutes, and you're going to talk 3.5 minutes out of the song. You don't get to really dance the music because I'm talk over it. Right. But, you know what I mean? But, I mean, to each his own, really. So I'm not going to really knock anybody. And like I said before, this is just my opinion of doing this for so many years.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's what it is to me.
All right, definitely. So you like the drum and bass type rhythm then? Or you like the synthesizer, keyboard,
it's everything.
Computer
because music has changed.
Yeah.
To the one drop from Taxi.
Yeah.
From one drop. And then I think the change in music came out when they did Sling Ting rhythm. When Sling Ting came out, it changed the whole outlet of music. To dance and look at one, this and Sling Ting came out. And then they come out with the Bam Bam, Murder She Wrote. And that changed everything again. And I think when after that now, back then, when Barry Simon did What One Dance Can Do, I was one of the first DJs to play What One Dance Can Do. And I played it in the club at Junior Comedy Wednesday. And he said to me that my reggae tunes with Barry Simon. I said, Barry Simon, I sing reggae. And I went over there and he gave me the record. And I heard the record and I was like, oh my God, this sound good. And I remember I went to the club the Wednesday evening and I played a tune and I tried to put it in a segment where I can play it. And I played it the Friday night and it just went over so crazy. Sling Ting, Murder She Wrote, What One Dance Can Do. And then, like I said, it changed the whole outlook up from being the one step from Taxi to Murder She Wrote, just change it up. And I think music changed from that. It went from quiet to riot. You know what I mean? So I think that was a great thing for music. So if the beat is there, and they have music out there nowadays, I think Joyride, to me, I think is absolutely fantastic. I love Joyride, but now I lie to you. And I love that they did over even Tempted to Touch, different again. And these music were made in like 15, 20 years ago and can still play to this day and make a party nice. And you have to say whoever produced these music and what they did a great thing. It's going to live on forever. You know what I mean? So
definitely.
Yeah,
so
man.
I'm going to ask you a question on something that you just touched just now. You said Barry Salmon singing reggae.
Yeah.
Why you said Barry Salmon?
Because Barry used to sing like soul music.
A lot of people don't know that.
I know. He used to sing now, but so that's what I'm saying. When the Junior comment says, I have a reggae music with Barry Salmon, I was like, huh? Barry Salmon? I said, okay, let me go hear it. So I'm going there to figure it would be like a slow lovers rock type, slow cat, you know, this and that. And when I heard it, I was like, no, man, I'm not Barry Salmon do that, man. He said, yes, Carlton, not Barry's. And I looked at him and said, Barry Salmon. I was like, what this wicked. And then, you know, you have the vocal on one side, on the other side is the rhythm. So I said, play the rhythm. And I played the rhythm, and I said, no, man, nigga, give me this, man. And I got 4 copies, 2 for me, and I took 2 for DJ Paul. And like I said, when the club and Barry Salmon, and what one dance can do, I think that was a breakout for Barry Salmon right there. And then he did She Loves Me Now, and that was a breakout thing for Barry Salmon. There was no stopping him from that. You know what I mean? So that was, to me, that was awesome. That was wicked.
So that's good to note that Barry Salmon started from Lovers and, you know what I mean, soul and all that kind of thing. Because when we'd go to vintage parties, they play those Barry Salmon. But one would not know that's where Barry Salmon really started out from.
Exactly.
They would think he started from reggae and him just featuring another
a lot
genre
of people think that
back.
a lot of people think that What One Dance was the tune that Barry Salmon did, the reggae music, but he did a lot of music before that. But it was like mostly soul music and, you know, like really like, you know, a contemporary little lovers rock thing. They said, well, it wasn't that big. So, you know, to him to do What One Dance, it was a complete, like, coming out of the box, you know what I mean, and coming out to the neighborhood, going to a different city. It's called something completely different. It just blew up. And I love the fact that within, I said like in like maybe about 2-3 weeks, that song just completely blew up. It was like crazy. I don't think they could keep it in the store long enough. People just buying it, you know what I mean? And that was good. That was a great thing.
All right. So tell me about a gig that you did that, you know, no DJ can top that gig. I'm not talking about the young youth them right now, you know. I'm talking about back in the days when you guys was running like, you know, the Love People and the Latin Quarters and this.
Oh, that was it.
Tell me an event that you were on the bill and a few other DJs and you took the night and surprised all of them. I'm not talking about the one that you started out on, you know.
No,
we got that one.
No, it's, wow.
Give us something like you and Rory them, or you and Chico them, or
you know what? And that's a funny thing. I never ever worked with Stone Love.
No,
I think
never?
I did. I think I
Oh,
did.
yeah?
I think I did one time with Rory. I think it was at Ken Williams Club, and I believe so. That was a long time. Either Caribbean, New York.
Yes, Caribbean, Mount Vernon, Caribbean. Yes,
and I think it was one we did one in Legend in Brooklyn on Utica Avenue. Because I think I still have the picture for it actually with me and Rory, but that was that was then. So, but to me back then it was never about. It was like I said, it was always about the music, and I think the best thing that I ever did was when we used to play at Underground. Underground was from 5 o'clock in the evening until 4 o'clock in the morning. So that's 11 hours. And I played for 11 hours by myself, straight. And even when 4 o'clock come, 4:30 come, 4:45, people were still in there. And to me, I think, I tell everybody, I said, to me, that was one of my greatest accomplishments to do. Because if you can play 11 hours straight, you know what I mean, and people are dancing from like maybe about 5:30, 6 o'clock until 4:30 the next morning, and you're doing it by yourself, to me, that's a DJ. You know what I mean? When we did level 10, it was the same thing. It was from 5 o'clock till 4 o'clock in the morning, and we were on the 10th floor, okay? And people used to come to someone to even the elevator break down about 3-4 times. So that was good. I worked with, I worked with other artists, other DJs at different venues. You know what I mean? And it's good to travel. You know, when you travel, go to a different city, and, you know, and it's nice to go to a different city and people know you by reputation. So that's a kind of, put a little pressure upon you too, you know, because if they know you to do a certain thing, when you come there, you have to live up to that, you know.
Yeah, you have to keep up the standard.
Yeah, you have to keep up that, you know what I mean? You know, with the way you carry yourself, the way you play your music, whatever. And it's good. And, you know, I always try to do as best as I can come playing music. And once, to me, as a DJ, if the people are there, you give the people the vibes, they're going to give it right back to you. And the combination like that, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, you must have a good time. There's no other way about it.
All right. So traveling all over, how does the promoters treat you? Because nowadays the promoter, they don't treat the vintage DJs as good as they do the new millennials.
Okay.
Because the new millennials, like, they have a different kind of rider from what we're used to.
Okay. The thing is that I tell people all about it, and I tell myself, if you're gonna play out on somebody, hire you. If I'm living in New York and somebody hire me to come play in Georgia, you as a DJ have to set your standards of what you. This is business. Yeah, me and your friend, charging me and your friend, long time. Me and Red's a friend, long time. But this is business. This is what I do. So this is business. So I said to somebody, I tell them all the guys, I said, look, you sit down, you talk about it, what you want, this and that. Then you have TJ, you say, all right, Charter, this is what I want. 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 You have to say to him, boy, but Carlton, this and that, and this, and you come to some kind of agreement. But you have to stick to it. And that's what I always do. If I say to you, okay, I have to get a deposit. I forget a deposit. No, we as Jamaicans, it's hard to someone say, I'll get a, boy, listen up, listen. Boss, get a deposit. It secures you and it secures him. Because if you're going to play out Charger and you're going to charge me $1,000, and I said to you, okay, fine. If I give you the deposit, when you come and think now, I'm going to give you $500, whether the party is good or bad. It's easier for me to give you the $500 more than give you $1,000 and sometimes might be a strain, especially if the party flop. Hopefully it doesn't. But if you get a deposit and you tell me you get your airfare, you get your hotel, and you get the balance of your money before you start to play, DJ cannot lose. And I think that's what these DJs or this do nowadays, because it's different. And I hate the fact that when you work with your own people, and yet it's a problem with your own people doing that. So if you book me and I said to you, okay, boss, I want 1, 2, 3, 4, and you said, boy, Carlton, I can't give you 2. It's up to me to say yes or no. In all the years I've been doing this, I can say, remember actually, Nick.
Yes, sir.
Nick was one of the best.
One of the best.
One of the best.
Yeah, one of the
I've
greatest.
never been to Actually and had a problem with Nick. Never. I've been there one night and rain fall, and we had maybe half the crowd that was there, but I got paid the same way. And Nick shook your hand and said, thank you. Mama Alma was one of the best female promoters in New York City by far.
Alma from the Bronx.
Yeah. Never had a problem with Alma. Never. Okay? So then they coming down here, like I said, the gentleman, Mikey Sparkles. Big Belly Mikey.
Yeah.
I've been doing things with Mikey about 14 years now. Never had a problem with Mikey. Never. I had a friend of mine in D.C. I've been doing parties for them for maybe about 15, 16 years now. Never had a problem. So something like that now, I know said, even if they get a bad night, I said to you, okay, we're supposed to get $10,000. You know what? Give me 6. Because you've been treating me good all these years, and not everything gonna be perfect all the time. But one day go bad, I'm supposed to say, okay, you know what? No problem. Nobody give me 10 grand, give me 6. And when you do the next one, you don't have to make it up. Just give, you know what I mean? That's it. You know you're good busy with that person. But some people, some promoters, it's like a problem. But it's up to the DJ to not make it a problem. If them hire you charging, you say, boy, Carlton, I want 2 grand. I'm going to say, and this is DJ to DJ, right? If Reds is there, Reds is a DJ. If Tony is there, Tony is a DJ. We're all DJs. So I know, say, if I want to come and play and I want $1 grand, and you come and want $1 grand, I should say, well, that's not too much money. So why is it good for me but not good for you? So if you say you want $1 grand, I say, okay, boss, I'm going to give you a deposit. Book your airfare, book your hotel, get the balance of your money before you start to play. You and I, we're doing business, and it's simple as that. You understand? And I think if DJs did something like that, I don't think it would be a problem playing anywhere in the world where they have to go. But you can't go by and say, boy, I'm charging me and your friend, boy, give me something. No, suppose you give me $1. I can't make nice and I can't cost you and carry on because you paid me $1. If you and I go to court now, the first thing the judge going to ask her, how much you say you wanted? Well, he's my friend. And your friend paid you? How much you paid you? $1. You got paid. You got paid. He gave you $1, you still got paid. You did not agree on any kind of money. So if he gave you $1, you still got paid. But if you said to Anna, you're supposed to give me $1,000, how much you give? And give me $1. That's different. You understand? This is business. Keep it as business,
right.
And then after business done, you and I are friends again. You know what I mean? But don't break up a friendship for so long. Look, allow me know you now. I would never, ever want to break up our friendship over something that we did not agree on properly. Then it makes us bad for both of us. You know what I mean? And then I say, why Carter, want to you on Reds? Why I'm not people my money and I'm now going on there again and now. Another DJ who is good, he's not going to book with you either. Or he's going to make it difficult for you to book him. So I don't think it should be that way.
Wow, that makes sense.
You know
I love that talk because we have a lot of camaraderie with different DJs and we all have to know how to treat each other to move forward. So man and man, as we say in the music business, I have to talk straight.
Yeah.
The same thing you want for yourself, the same things the next man wants.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So the new DJs that coming up right now, that's getting into the game, what advice you would have for those guys coming up, younger than us, like half our age or 1/3 of our age right now, and they want to step in the game because mommy bought a laptop and them download some songs.
Yeah.
So, I the new DJ Carlton on the board, and him don't know Tiger.
Yeah. Well, you know what it is? I wouldn't know what to give advice because, again, all depends on what kind of audience they're going for. They want big people or they want young people.
Well, on that note, their big people is our young people.
Yeah.
Like right now, they're saying Cartel is old school. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Yes, Cartel and Spice is old school.
That's old school.
Sean
okay.
Paul and Shaggy are vintage, throwback.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
You have to tell them now about Skilly Bang and Craft.
Right.
And,
right.
You know what I'm saying? And them guys, they for them new artists
right,
now.
Yeah.
As soon as them guys drop a song, them on it.
Yeah.
So they have a problem with Beanie Man, Bounty Killer, Mr. Vegas,
right.
Sizzler,
right.
Sanchez. You know what I mean? All of them artists, because them artists, them music, and when me and you have us go to,
right.
and them look on it like, we don't need those songs.
Right. But here's the funny thing though, like I said before, no matter what them play all them new artists there, they have to end up going back to play the old school them.
Yes.
If they're in a party, you can play so much new music. I've been to parties, dance already, when they might play all them, new artists, everything. But after a while, it just gets boring because they all sound alike and there's nothing going on. But you see them go back and play our old music, it's like everybody wake up on this and that. So they could play all the new artists them and if that's what they're gonna do, fine, go for it. But I can guarantee you, if in them laptop, they might have some 80s music and some 90s music. They're going to come to you and say, Charger, why want some 90s tune and think, well, I read, some 80s tune we can't get for player. Why? Why you want them? If you're going to play all new artists, why you want the oldest music? Why? Because they're going to realize they're going to come to dance that you are play at. They're going to come to dance about and they're going to hear you play new music. But when you play the old music, they're going to see the difference in the crowd. So them want that too. So as much as they're playing the new artists, they're going to end up, all right, new artists. They can drop a Dennis Brown, Here I Come. And you hear the difference in the crowd right away. Why? As much as they love the new artists, they can never ever forget the vintage and the original and the foundation artists who build the business for them to play new music nowadays. So them have to go back and play them old thing there. You know what I mean? So,
well said, well said,
you know
well said, well said. Round of applause for that because the younger youths, they definitely need guidance and they don't look at us as we open doors for them.
Right, right.
They think we want to do what they're doing in order to stay relevant.
Right.
While we're not.
No.
But if you give us a party to play, like I said, 4 or 5 hours straight or 6, 10 hours, we can go back and forth and even play new music too.
Yeah, of course.
And stay relevant. If there's a young DJ on the bill that plays the new music and he's known for that, I'm not going to try to compete with him or try to block him.
No.
I'm going to set my standard and let him go do his thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So they don't have to be scared when we're on the same bill.
And then the thing is also remember, a lot of these young DJs now, them can play new music, dancehall. But that's all them can play. You and I know we can play reggae, soca, R&B, soul music, Studio One. We can play everything. We all play jazz. We play a country music restaurant. And then, but when we're doing that now, that's when we go back into the 80s, 90s. We can play those vintage tunes. DJs nowadays cannot play, them can't play reggae, dancehall music. And that's as far as it goes. When them try to play anything else, it's like them lose, like them get lost. You know what I mean? And I hate the fact that you're going to play a music, it's a new music, dancehall music. And the beat is like 85. Then put it down to 103. And the artist sounds
like a chipmunk.
Yeah, like a chipmunk. You know, be something like,
I wonder if DJ Chigga, that's my friend outside, and I hope him now listen. I wonder if DJ Chigga, like, you know, they always put the turntable all the way. As we said, them bucket.
Yeah, bucket, yeah.
And as soon as it start playing, everybody saw like a chipmunk.
Like a chipmunk.
And the chipmunk.
Yeah. And I think that's an embarrassment to the artist.
DJ Chigga just walking the door, people. I know he wasn't listening, so you know what I mean. I'm safe. Don't worry. Yeah. No need to call security. I'm good.
You know, by doing that, I think it's an insult to the artist.
Yeah.
Because if he did the music at 85, if you put it to 90, okay, fine. But when you put it to 104, and it sounds like a chipmunk, you'll be like,
what am I doing to myself?
And you're gonna say to yourself, that's not him.
Right.
You'll say, that's not Beenie Man. Beenie Man don't sound like that.
Right.
That sound like a kid about 5 years old. You know what I mean? So why sound? So I think that's an insult to the artist by doing something like that. You know what I mean? But the young DJs nowadays see it completely different from what you and I would say. They have not been in the business long enough to appreciate the music. You know what I mean? So and I heard a DJ one time say, boy, listen talking, my boy, 6 years, man, I do this in a long time. I said, 6 years. So I said, but I have a headphone. My headphone is 7 years old. You know what I mean? You mean 6 years.
They say headphones are 7 years old.
I have my headphones for 7 years.
Yeah.
So, and they're talking 5 years now. They're talking 6 years because they got a laptop. They don't know the strain on the fun of carrying records in your back of your car, in your trunk. You know what I mean? And you have some records somebody else have to carry for you also. Going into a club, carry records here, put them here. And I'm buying records every day. A crate of record, it weighs about 95 pounds. Nowadays, it's a laptop. You can put it over. You can even use a USB and play. So they don't know the pressure or the waves and the time that from vinyls coming in. And then from vinyls, went to CDs. And then from CDs to laptop. But they don't know all of that. They just know them go to the store and buy a laptop for $1,200 and boom. Monday, in name Tony. Tuesday is DJ Tony.
Oh, yeah. DJ Tony.
You know what I mean? So that's it. And then he has a following. He has his friends around him.
Right.
And his friends might boost him. Yeah, man, you can't play. You're playing for your friends. You can entertain your friends. But can you entertain 2, 3, 4, 500 people for more than 30 minutes or an hour? Can you entertain 300 people for like maybe 4 hours, 5 hours, 11 hours? Mm-hmm. Can you do that? No. And I would say to you now, Charger, I would bet you anything. There's no young DJs nowadays can play for 11 hours straight. None.
Right, you're definitely right.
None. And
I wouldn't challenge them because I know that everybody would have failed.
Yeah. So back then, if you could do that back then, you could play music for 6 hours. Because remember, we used to be at Love People from like 10 o'clock at night to sometimes 9:30, 8, 10 o'clock the next morning, playing music. And people be in there packed up that whole time. Village Up, the same thing. You know what I mean? Empire Inn, the same thing. Nakasaki, the same thing. Every DJ from back there playing for like 6, 7, 8 hours straight, non-stop. And only we had to stop because, dear light,
Yeah, somebody open the door.
Yeah, so dear light, come out, and that's it. Nowadays, DJ, I've watched it, I've seen it. They could play maybe about 2 hours tops. And it's like you run out of tune. I said, how can you run out of tune if you have a laptop?
Right, a laptop.
If you have a laptop, you can't put up to 500,000 music on your laptop. How can you run out of tune? They run out of ideas. They run out of the charisma to play music for more than 2 hours. You know what I mean? But like I said, we're bragging about it, we're talking about it. But back then, we were playing music for like 4 or 5 hours and never get tired. never get. It was always about the music and entertaining people, and that was it. So that was good to me. I think that was just great. You know what I mean?
People.
Yeah, man.
DJ Carlton telling you just like it is. You're hearing it from the horse's mouth. DJ Carlton is in the building. So tell them where you play next and where they can see you.
I'm here in Atlanta again, and tomorrow night, New Year's Eve, we're gonna say goodbye to 2025. To me, it was a good year. You know what I mean? You wake up every morning, you have to thank the Father that you can see the light. Because every day above ground is a good day. So tomorrow, we're going to be in Dex Lounge, Dax Cuisine. I was over there today and get some food. Charlie, can get food tomorrow? All right. So the food over there was excellent. I had some food over there today. Dax Cuisine. I was over there today, and I had some jerk chicken rice. That was good.
Jerk chicken rice and peas.
It was good. You know what I mean?
So it's rice and peas them up, not peas and rice?
No, rice and peas.
So it's a Jamaican,
yeah.
It's not rice some little short light-skinned people around it.
No, it was rice and peas, and it was good. Nice.
Jamaican chef.
Yeah, man. The cabbage was
authentic.
Good. Authentic. It was good, man. My eye water.
That more I know.
Because I eat it
Because again, me have one brother named DJ Chigga. Seeing DJ Chigga, him a half Jamaican,
Half?
Half Jamaican.
The top or the bottom?
Fire. I'm a half Jamaican, So if DJ Chigga would just go over there and try the food and come back and let me know the food, everything will be
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, he's here.
He's here. He just walked in.
Reds, you hold out for me. You never tell me your brethren there. You set me up an extortion to go on now,
Excuse me, sir. I'm not half Jamaican. I'm 100% Guyanese from top to bottom. So
fire. You're the one down in the top and the bottom.
Yeah. So we're gonna be over there tomorrow night for New Year's Eve party.
Yeah, Reds, can you get DJ Chigga talk off one, please?
I hope everybody come out tomorrow night, and we should be over there. So it should be.
Carlton, I don't know Chigga bodyguard and all these things are going. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I don't want to get involved with that
because Chigga, I'm a brethren, boy. It's true. All right, let me tell you a little thing about Chigga. I met Chigga in Jamaica. So I don't know Chigga. I don't know where him get Guyanese from.
Because you've never been to Guyana yet. You got to come to Guyana.
Yeah, but I don't mean for father Guyana. You take me to Guyana. My DJ brethren.
Yeah.
Remember I was supposed to talk and negotiate and do business. Talk to him.
All right.
You got to come sit. You got to come sit at the table.
All right, brother. No problem. Make sure you have coffee.
Definitely. Anyway, so tomorrow we're gonna be over there tomorrow night, New Year's Eve, Paul, and I hope everybody comes out.
Dax Cuisine. What area is Dax Cuisine at?
Lawrenceville.
It's in Lawrenceville. So it's spelled D-O-C-S.
D-A-C-K. Dax.
Dax.
Yes.
It's very nice
Dax.
in there. Very nice.
Dax
very nice. The atmosphere in there is very nice.
In Lawrenceville.
All right, so people, y'all could Google that. Dax, D-A-C-K-S. Dax, yes. All right, we can work with that. There's the reason why I'm saying it Dax, because there's another sports store similar.
Oh, yeah.
We don't want to say that word.
We don't want to say that word.
We're not going that one there.
It's nowhere similar. It's nowhere similar.
Nowhere similar.
No.
It's Dax on Sugarloaf Parkway.
Yeah.
Dax Cuisine, people. Make sure you check it out. The food there, I heard, is awesome. Hopefully, them have some free rice for salt milk later on. So, everybody make sure to go support it.
And the admission is free.
And admission is free.
Yeah, so you can't beat
Man.
that. We're gonna have hats and stuff too, right? Everything. So we got the whole 9 yards.
Free
so
party favors.
hope everybody come out tomorrow night. Bring your friend. Come early.
Yes.
Don't be in the road unless when midnight come. There's crazy people out there trying to get somewhere before midnight.
Right.
So don't get caught up in that. Get there early.
Yeah.
And
I remember there's no police on the road at midnight. And I say, you don't want to be out there.
Yeah.
Those guys are not out there.
Yeah.
And don't forget, Malvo's performing live.
Oh, Anthony Malvo going to be in the building.
Yeah.
Shout out Anthony Malvo. Yes.
Yeah, man. So that's again. So so the cake, the icing, and the cherry.
Right. The cake, the icing, and the cherry.
Everything ready tomorrow night. So
no other butter. We don't know butter.
No.
All right, cause
everything. So like I said, hope everybody come out tomorrow night. Tell your friend to bring your friend. get there early, like I said, always, like 11:30, 12 o'clock, people trying to get somewhere before midnight, and that's how, sometimes bad things happen. So get there early. We're going to have fun. Music I got to play. And somebody that texted me earlier and said that when I come and said, Carlton, she said she used to come to love people when she was 16.
That's she.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You get that text from her?
All the time.
Put you in that trouble right now.
You know what I mean? So she used to come to the club when she was 16. And she used to dress up like big woman and come in. She said, Carlton, I want to hear some of that love people vibes tomorrow. So
nice.
If it's there and they'll come out, hopefully I can put some of that in there. But I'm looking forward to, like I said, the play. The place is very nice.
Yes.
And I like the atmosphere and the vibes in there is pretty good. So hopefully, and the sound system sound good. Mark Dragon, big respect.
Big up Mark.
Mark Dragon, big respect. And know me I come and them nice up the sound system.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yes. So it's so good tomorrow night.
All right. Definitely big up yourself, DJ Carlton, for passing through.
Yeah, man.
DJ Chigga, how you doing, sir? Hats off to you.
Charger, my friend.
Gotta say big up DJ Chigga, pass through the studios. Reds, thank you for having him, because we no way we could have, be in the studio and Chigga pass through. We don't say hi to DJ Chigga. So
I'm nobody.
The three big C's are around the table, Charger, Chigga, and Carlton. You'd never get that nowhere before. This is huge.
Next time they have to pay for it.
Yeah, we have to pay-per-view. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody checking in. So DJ Chigga, just tell us a little bit about where you've been then, because I see you traveling all over the place, and let the people get to know you a little bit more,
Well, good night, Atlanta. Good night, world, because this is broadcasting live all over the world. So big up the world. I'm just a small little DJ that actually plays a sound named Love People. After
a big sound, Love People.
Yes.
Yeah. DJ Chigga is in the building.
Yeah, so my son's actually named Love People. We actually had a dance we didn't have a dance. We were on the dance in Orlando this weekend. Just getting back from Orlando. The week before was in Tampa. Before that was Miami. Houston the week before. I try to keep moving. And we still do a lot of stuff in the Atlanta, Georgia area, so look out for us. I actually did, before I went to Orlando, I actually went to a place that, one of the first places that I played in Atlanta. I've been in Atlanta since '97, and I think I started playing in the Royal Peacock in '98 or '99. Wow. And I returned to the Royal Peacock this year, thanks to Precise, the promoter Precise. Returned to the Royal Peacock the Sunday before last. So the Royal Peacock was actually a vibe. So the funny thing is, you talked about the young boy vibes. I'm playing for the young people, and I'm an old man, just like. Well, not like the two of y'all, because the two of y'all young.
We're grandfather.
I don't see no grays at the table, so I gotta say like Reds. Cause he don't got no mic. So it's actually it's I wouldn't even say it's kind of I wouldn't say a challenge, but to go and play for the younger people now, it's different.
Yeah, it's different.
It's different. It's different. But every now and then, I like to pretend like I'm young too. So I go and play for the young people at young people parties. So, but I'm like you guys. I prefer my my lovers rock and my rockers and my singing songs and my Barris. And Barris actually, who started from Studio One days, started with a group named Zap Pow after the Studio One days. So that was even before the lovers rock and the soul music. But so those are the type of music that we love. Those are the type of music that we like. Like, as I said, I'm Guyanese, so we play every kind of music that you can think of. So tomorrow night you can expect some old school R&B, some disco, some funk, some pop.
You know what the thing is? Too, I think it's a good feeling where you play music for people who appreciate the music and know the music.
Right.
Whether it's young or old. Because I have been part with young people. It's nice to see when young people come to big people parties.
And appreciate the music.
Appreciate it. I think that is awesome.
You know the funny thing, have you noticed that the younger kids these days are singing the old music
Yes.
word for word. And you look at them and you wonder, you weren't even born when this song was out. How do you know every word of the song? Even if you look on the TikToks and the Instagram, the music that they putting behind their feeds is our music, the older music.
It's amazing where I just saw something on Facebook where they had a dance in Jamaica. It was a soul night.
Oh yeah, every week.
And the amount of people that was there, and they play soul music. And young people out there singing soul music. I'm like, you can look and say, but wait a minute.
Yes.
I didn't think you were just a gleam in your appearance.
Some of them just came out there nappy.
And you know the best thing to play music? If you go to Jamaica and play oldies in Jamaica and big people music, it is a great experience. Because you can play music that you figure that, you know, you play the Jamaica, it works every single time.
Every single time.
So that's a great thing. That's a good thing. And I agree with you on that. Yeah, man. Definitely.
Yeah, man. Definitely. So this is gonna be a history-making moment. So right about now, if you notice on the screen, I want you gentlemen just to turn your head sideways and look on the screen, and you realize we have an extra spot, right?
Yeah, but it's blank.
Yes. So we have DJ Carlton in the building. We have DJ Chigga. We have DJ Charger, and we have DJ Reds. I think that spot right there is wait for your appearance. Because we need to ask you about the big people music. This is a man that plays a lot of big people music. Let's welcome
you know the funny thing
DJ Reds to the show.
When Red started out.
Yeah?
Yeah, man, in New York, I remember Red started out, man. I think we did a boat ride for Alma.
Yeah, we did a boat ride together.
And nobody didn't know who he was. And then they were saying, Carter, I'm going to play. I said, no, but if you invite him, make him play. Make him do a thing. And he went out there, and I was like, yo. I just said to him, welcome to the club.
Welcome to the
club. Because him rock it.
Definitely.
So, you know, you have to, and the thing is that, no, they wanted me to go and play, and I said, no, man.
You might do the thing.
Plus, I was downstairs taking care of some, you know, business downstairs.
Yeah,
you know,
the rice and chicken.
And he did a fantastic job for this first time out.
Right.
Big respect.
So, DJ Reds, welcome to the show. This is called In the Mix at Caribbeanlifetv, Caribbean Live Radio Global. So, I want to say big ups to you. Welcome to the show. And you heard me talking to all these top DJs. You're also one of them. So, I want to ask you, what's your take on playing big people music in the 20th century, in this time
21st
right now?
century.
21st century.
Yeah, you back in time.
Oh, we reached 21st century already?
21st century.
Something I said 2020 and 2025. Yes, you know, with the new millennials and all of that, you know, with your genre of music and your experience, you know what I mean? Tell us a little bit about playing big people music right now.
So my take on it is I believe in staying in your lane.
Yeah.
And when I say stay in my lane is we have our era that we grew up on and that we're better at. You know, the young people coming up, like, you know, when I first started out, when I was playing, they used to look at Spectrum as the young boy sound and Africa is the old people sound. You know?
Right.
And so I just stayed in my lane. You know, as we get older, your fans get older, they stay with you, and the new young people are going to come out behind you. So you let them have their time because the Skelly Bangs, them is their people, and I will stay in my era in which I do better at. So I'm like Carlton. I pick and choose where I play because I don't have to play everywhere, and I stay in my lane. I know what I like to play. I know what I play best, and those are the parties that I play for.
Right. So when they say DJ Reds, back in the days, they never used to say DJ Reds. They used to call you
Spectrum.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Spectrum Disco in the house. We just want to let you know, when you used to go to Brooklyn to hear about Spectrum DJ, the one that never used to talk on the microphone.
Zero
talking, DJ Red. That's the man. That's why he has the name DJ.
I'm like Carlton, I was a mixer. I was probably one of the only people that was into dancehall.
Right.
But I still played in all the clubs that Carlton mentioned because not all the sets back there used to play in the clubs. But I used to play in the Silver Shadows. Only club I've never played in is Love People.
Love People.
That is
because
the only one.
Closed it.
So they
beat us to that.
They didn't need you Carlton at the lock.
It's already locked.
When was that Love People, like I said before? I remember with DJ Paul just started coming over to the player.
Yeah.
And Paul was in there playing, and I just got to the club. And I'm coming into the security thing. And as soon as I walked in, somebody come and said, Carlton, what that boy up there? That older boy there. Where am I doing? Oh, Carlton, talk to him, no, Carlton, because we doing something, you know. I had to run up to the DJ booth. I said, Paul, what are you doing? Paul said, he's waiting on me. I said, Paul, no. Do not wait on me, Paul. Play music. When I come, I'll catch up to you. Don't wait on me. Play music. Within 2 weeks after that, Carlton, big boy, I go on good enough. That was it. So
makes sense.
And we had every DJ to come down. Red wasn't one of them, but we had other DJs that come to love people. And I tell them, listen, when you come here now,
you have to play a tune.
You have to come with your A game, A+++, because these people will put you out. I said there was a back door right behind the DJ booth, and I said they will put you out through the back door. And I said, if you see somebody come with a Moet buckle and they turn upside down, you're in trouble. You have to run in there. Wow. So every DJ come to the club, you had to come with your A game, but DJs back then had an A game everywhere we went. There was no slacking out. There was no this and that.
DJ was different
and I think
back then.
We supported one another a lot.
DJs were different.
So like I said,
then.
when Spectrum started, and it was, I said, no. I would make him play. Then Carter, your time. No. If he's playing music and people are reacting to him and they're having a good time, there's no need for me to go up there and say, oh, boss, on my time, no, No, that's not
no
me.
need to cut the vibe.
No, that's not me. Play music. When you're ready, you call me. You know what I mean?
That's another thing people don't realize about DJs, We already see our playlist and know when our time is coming down to the wire to expire. So when you come let them say, boy, let in the next one, let in me. I am already at 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes. I'm already on a countdown.
Right.
So all you have to do is have a little patience because I know when it's my time to get out.
But you know thing I could never understand though? I could never understand where, back then and days now, it's one DJ play all night. DJ Paul would play at Club Illusion all night. Road International would play at Q Club all night. I'm playing at Love People all night.
Legend Nightclub.
We used to play a Legend. You know what I mean? Underground, one DJ playing. So I never understand where you have a party nowadays. I guess it's at times, but you have 4 DJs playing.
I went to a
by
house
2
party.
By 2 o'clock the party done.
I went to a house party and they had 3 DJs for a house party. I remember the house party, that's where you
I've been on a boat ride. I was invited to come on a boat ride and there was 5 DJs.
Yeah,
and I'm saying, boss, you don't need me.
Right.
You have the boat leaving at 8 o'clock, come back at 12. You don't need 5 DJs. And I didn't play the night. I didn't take no money from them at all. You don't need 5 DJs.
No.
If one DJ cannot play for 4 hours by himself, he's not a DJ.
No.
He's not a selector. You know what I mean? You can't pay no, why do you need 4 DJs and the party can start at 8 o'clock nowadays, 9 o'clock, and by 2 o'clock it's done? You don't need 4 DJs for that. If you have 2, fine. But you don't need 4 DJs for that. It's ridiculous.
Now, you remember the boat rides?
You're going to play music, and you're going to play music. We're going to play music. You must have cut it like a minute, then go to the next one.
Right.
Because
so
he
everybody's trying to rush to get to
right, because he wants to play a certain amount of music, whether it be reggae, soca, R&B, whatever. You cannot play all that genre music in 1 hour or 2 hours properly. So you have to cut it from the time it starts to a minute, then go to the next one. Then go to the next one. Then go to the next one.
I've always said that I don't understand, and I'm just telling this to all the promoters. I don't understand why you want to pay somebody like $1,000, $1,200 to come from out of town to play music and have them play for an hour.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
go back home.
Well, as a DJ, I'll say yes. I get $1,000 for hour the time.
I believe if I'm paying you $1,200, you paying from 12 to 3.
Yeah, I've been to a lot of places where I'm the main person to play, and they have a DJ warming up to playing, and he's playing, I'm playing,
and them no one come on.
And I go up there and I said, listen, I'm here whenever they're ready. I have never went up to a DJ and said, boss, my time, no, but when you're ready for me, you call me, and I'll come up there. But I've been to a party where the DJ play. He knows I'm there because my music is right there, and they play until 1:30, 1:45, and the dance after finish at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, those are.
And I'm there from 11 o'clock, and he plays until 1:45,
Yeah.
And they had the promoter to go up there and raise hell with them.
Yeah.
But yet still at the end of the night, I said, boss, but you know what? I got my money. And when you bring the set and play music, you don't get even quarter what me get.
Those are DJs
So,
looking
I
to
don't
bust off of
understand.
you. They're looking to bust off of you. That's what it is.
Yeah. And, don't go up there. Don't go up there and Reds. I'm going to play and Reds going to come on. I'm going to say something negative about it. I might not say Reds, but I'm going to say something negative.
Yeah, like that's so clear.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You don't do that. You know what I mean?
There's another thing that DJ does that I know we all have experienced it. It's like he's played for an hour, and when he gets to the last 15 minutes, he's trying to play every genre of music before he gets off.
Yeah.
Because, he's on a little path like this, steady. Just stay steady and come off the set.
Yeah.
And let the next person start off, whether it's a soca or a Afrobeat.
And the thing is, say if it's the four of us playing, which, whatever. I'm going to listen to what Chigga go and play. I'm listening to what you go and play, listen to Red's go and play. I have to compliment what you have done. Not go against you. Not try to outdo what you did. I must compliment what you've done, because if the crowd is dancing and having a good time, I must compliment you. When you finish, I must keep the people on the dance floor.
Correct.
You know what I mean? The Reds come on, he must do the same thing. When you come on, he must do the same thing.
Correct.
But if I'm going to come up there now and play, I say, Choy, I'm not going to nothing soft now. I'm going to come to some, I may kill the whole party.
Yes.
So by the time Reds come now and you come now, people gone.
Yeah, a lot of DJs say that to the people when them get on. Yo, I'll start the party now.
Yeah.
2 o'clock, 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. You are going to start the party.
You're going to start the party.
So what's everybody been doing before you got there?
That's because it's all about them and not about the music.
Yeah, but
That's
the
problem.
crowd
The
here
ego.
say you'll start the party. The crowd are going to leave because you have to go early warm.
Yeah.
They still
3
early
o'clock in the
warm?
morning.
Yeah.
Hold on, they still early warm?
Yeah,
Nah,
it just
they
happened.
don't do
It just happened about 2 weeks ago. 4 DJs was playing at an event.
That's problem number one.
Right, but the event was a 6-7 hour event, so they had time to play and forward again.
Right.
And every DJ came on an early one, start over the party.
Right.
Now, when the star DJ that flew from Jamaica came to play it now, him start over the party too. So everybody came and started over the party. So the trend went down.
Right.
The crowd didn't leave.
Right.
That's the good part. But the crowd now judged them.
Right.
You know what I mean? So now they have to forward back the following week with them A game.
Yeah, and
they
the
have
thing
to
is
fix that.
You're there to entertain the crowd.
Yeah.
You're there to entertain them, people dance and jump up and sing. You're not there to play music to entertain yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're there to impress the crowd. And like I said, when you're playing music, I'm watching the crowd. Every music that you play now, I'm going to watch the reaction of the crowd. So when I come on now, I must compliment what you have done. And make it even better. So when you come on again now, it's just a fun, and nobody don't leave. So when people do leave, they say, yeah, man, the party nice, them go on good. That's all I want to hear.
Right.
The party, yeah, man, the party nice, man, play something nice. So why you go on good in a charge, a cart and big respect? That's it. But if the people on there now and the party say at 3 o'clock and by 1 o'clock people are walking out, come on. Something is wrong. You're not working together to entertain.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because, like I said, you have a laptop with 50,000, 60,000 music. Most people can't entertain the people then. Yeah, but if I'm going to go against you and not work with you, not working together, the party cannot be a success.
I always say that the laptop turn a lot of people fool.
Yeah. Like I said,
turn a lot of people fool.
Monday, you name Reds now. And Tuesday buy a laptop and Tuesday you DJ Reds.
And then by Wednesday, Baba sampler.
And here the funny thing is that now, if he doesn't know he buy a laptop or not, and all of a sudden he want to be the star at the party. He want to play prime time. He want people. He just want the laptop
because he got X amount of
I
friends.
how much
on
music
TikTok.
on it?
Y'all talking about
17.
That happened to me recently. I was hired to do a party, and the promoter told me after 11, no one else played. So the first 2 DJs came. I said, "Yeah, I want to get on." One got on. Next one came. I said, "You want to get on?" He said, "No, not yet." I said, "Okay, buddy." Another DJ came. He got on. They had a little talking. 11 o'clock came. I got on. He came. He said, "Let me play now." I said, "No, they told me to play after 11. Right. I'm going to play." He said, "So when do you want me to play?" I said, "I'm going to play for a long time." If somebody tells you that, what does that mean?
Yeah, it does.
Don't come back.
Don't come back.
I said, "I'm going to play for a long time."
And that's funny thing, like I said before,
and I finished out the night. I didn't let him play.
I've been, we play a part, and like I said, if Reds is playing, and me and Reds supposed to play, and Reds is playing. I said to Reds, when you're ready for me, you call me. If Red wants to play for half hour, fine with me. If you want to play for 2 hours, fine with me. If dance on 3 o'clock and you want to play till 10 to 3, it's fine with me. You understand? I'm not going to argue with you. I would never ever go up to DJ and say, boss, how much more you're going to play? By my time, never. Okay? Because I'm getting paid to play, you know. Because you have to pay, man. Like I said, you do your business and do your business. So, no, I'm getting paid. So if Reds feels him want to play all night, and especially if the crowd not moving and the band not dance, that's him. That's not me. That's him. So when I come up for a play now, I know I have to come up there and get everybody to dance.
Yeah, come fix it up.
Yeah, you know, because this not. And I'm going to say, dude, boss, you should have called me from a long time. You know, if you're playing music and you see nobody's not dancing.
People need to change.
Carlton, come in, come do something. Come try something. You know what I mean? And then if I play and you want to come back and play again, boss, come in. I'm not going to say no because he was playing before, did move the crowd. If I play and do move the crowd, I want him to feel as good that him can do it also. I will make him come back and play. It's not a problem with me. But other DJs, like Red said.
I can attest to that. I see that happening in Trinity Hall with Stone Love.
Yeah.
Stone Love came on and played and never moved the crowd.
Right.
Never moved the crowd at all. Crowd stand up and look at Stone Love like.
I remember the first time. I remember the first time when David Radigan came to Q Club and he played against, it was him and Afrique. So everybody came there to hear Radigan. A lot of people have never seen Radigan. They just know, say, well, a white man from England come play music. They've never heard him play. He came to the night, and I said, Q Club, you could not move in Q Club. It was so crowded. No, I know Radigan. I've seen him before. And Africa go up there and play, and then they started to disrespect Radigan before he even started to play. And I was like, oh, my God. Radigan go up there. Radigan said, first of all, he said, good evening, everybody. It's nice to be here in New York. This is my first time. And I'm like, oh, shit. The next thing he said, I was at home in England drinking some tea, eating some crumpets. And I got a call to come to America to play music. They didn't say, Radigan, you have to come fight a war. You come play music. The first music Radigan put on, Dennis Brown, Love and Hate.
We'll never be friends.
And that's all in play. And for the next, I can tell you right now, for the next maybe 10 minutes, them beat on the wall in Q Club, and that's all in play. And he play music and him talk. And him play music and him talk. You see when him done now, Africa had to come back and play? Listen, man, buckle. You see, buckle, and the DJ booth at Q Club was high.
We all know.
So it's buckle go up there.
I say.
No, they never want him. They heard that for the first time. But Radigan, again, Radigan is not a DJ. He's a selector. And him just select. So Radigan play Carry Go Bring Come. You understand what I'm saying? And him play Carry Go Bring Come. Him play a shanty tone.
Right.
But him telling you, give the history of the music and then play the music, and that's it. And I think that's what made him, he's great at what he does. You know what I mean? But again, you have DJs out there who, they don't want to entertain the people, they want to entertain themselves and their friends that they brought with them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Why Charger, you're going over here, Charger. Why am I entertaining you? You know what I mean? No.
Yeah, work.
Yeah, work. Why am I entertaining? Work. You have to make entertaining people so they can say, boy, Reds up here so next week. I go, can play nice on last week. I go check Reds up. That's what a DJ wants.
Definitely.
He wants when Reds play at A, am I going to play at B next week? Why am I going to B, because Reds played good last week and not go on there. So it doesn't matter where the place is. It's about the DJ and what he did and how he performed and how he entertained it. So we're going to follow him again. And that's good for a DJ to have that going on with him.
Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's find out where DJ Red's going to be for the New Year's or for the New Year's Eve.
For New Year's Eve, I'll be playing at T's Palace. As a matter of fact, I'll be playing with Glamour Wayne.
My daddy's coming tomorrow.
DJ Reds and Glamour Wayne.
DJ Reds and Glamour Wayne. And I forgot the last DJ name. It's 3 of us supposed to be on the bill. All 3 of us will be at T's Palace over in Covington, Georgia. For the New Year's Eve, I'll be bringing it in there with them.
All right, definitely. Work.
It finally ring.
That's what I said. Go on, I can't answer still. Such is life. And also, DJ Chigga, will you be for the New Year's Eve or for the New Year's, sir?
Right alongside Carlton at Dax Cuisine in Lawrenceville.
Dax Cuisine in Lawrenceville.
And Anthony Malvo live.
Definitely. And DJ Carlton, where can they find you on your social media and all of that? Let people know and give a shout out to anybody in the world you want to big up.
Right now, you could check me out I'm on Facebook as Carlton George on Facebook, and you can also WhatsApp and all that stuff there. So, that's just me right there. Simple.
Carlton George.
Yeah, it's just
so you have two first names.
Yeah,
Carlton, and so you can name DJ Carlton and DJ George.
Yeah, any one of them.
Big up DJ Carlton. Thanks for forwarding through. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's always good to have, you know what I mean, brothers in the business.
Yeah,
we can talk together and laugh and have this kind of joy, and you know what I mean. Whichever state you see us, people, we keep the music real. We keep it authentic. So you can definitely just forward and know, say DJ Chigga's in the building, DJ Reds is in the building, DJ Charger, DJ Carlton, and some of our other brothers in the business. We hold it. We hold the torch. You know what I'm saying? We keep the fire burning. We keep the party entertained. Don't matter the young music, the new music, whatever genre, will take you to where you can enjoy music. That's what we do. We read the crowd and we feed you, and we don't go far from what we are good at. And it's playing good music.
Exactly. That's
just like the chef don't go too far from the good spices to make the good food, we don't go for crazy music and mash up the juggling. We try to keep it authentic so you can hold a good
man,
vibes.
definitely.
You know what I mean? DJ Carlton, thanks for passing
Thanks
through.
for having me here,
Thanks for
boss.
bringing all these major stars with you. Brother, you did it, man. You're like the president flying on Air Force One with all these top celebrities, you know what I mean?
Thank you for having me.
Anytime you pass through the city, let us know. I'm here,
Yeah,
Reds
man,
is here.
definitely.
And we welcome you every time to Caribbean Life Radio.
All right,
brother.
big respect.
Yeah, man. DJ Chigga.
Charge my friend.
Dah.